Guess who came back out of the freaking woods? Yeah, I know, it's been quite a while, a long time at that. Going through some, I won't really call it hard or rough times, but dealing with a challenging situation that I must overcome myself. This isn't really a destination skate because there's nowhere where I really have to be. But maybe you can see the improvement in my skating since the last time I've uploaded a video, which has been about, well, at least a year ago. So I'm gonna skate around my quote-unquote local area where I'm usually at. So some other catching up that I wanted to do is another reason why I haven't been recording as much as I should is I picked up an e-bike some time ago. Modded the hell out of it, and ooh, almost ate it right there. Haven't had my proper warm-up. Got into e-bike and modding it that I'm not gonna say it took over while I was doing let me reword that. I was going to say that it was a major distraction from me skating and wanting to get faster. I needed a better way to commute to get to the beach. And e-bike, or my e-bike, or e-biking was the way to solve that problem. Modded the hell out of it with a 2,000 watt motor, a couple extra batteries. It's still 48 volts, so it's not the fastest, but it's probably the quickest 48 volt rig around. I said not the fastest, but it's quick because it also has a 50 amp controller. The bike peaks at about 2,600 watts. I'm not really here to talk about an e-bike. It's just part of the reason why I haven't been on YouTube. So, heading north in the city of Pompano Beach. I'm running the Font Jets with Font Red Magic Hardcore wheels and Bones 6-ball bearings. This is actually not what I like to use for the city, because this is for, these skates really are for when I'm going on group skates and I want to keep up with the fastest. I updated my city skate setup to a pair of Bont Lunas with the same Red Magic Hardcore wheels. I did see some subtle differences in the boot. Looks like I have to wear some thinner socks to achieve the same kind of comfort I get in these, because I don't know, I haven't put these skates on in like a good 6 months. And it just feels so much better. Not sure what it is. Actually, no, I do know what it is. Let me stop lying. I forgot, these are the skates I could skate all day long in. And while street skates aren't really exactly meant to be the most comfortable, if you have good hardware, it seems to feel good, and you don't have to worry about, you don't have to think about your feet hurting or some oncoming blister. None of that nonsense. So, with that being said, I've been working on my double push, which I thought I was doing it before some time ago, and I most definitely was not. It wasn't until I seen some videos on YouTube about what your recovery leg should be doing in order to make that happen. And I was lacking on the recovery part. Not sure why so many people coming in hot in the parking lot. This is South Florida, so we have some of the worst drivers. So anyway, getting back to trying to learn how to go fast properly. Once I figured out what I needed to do with that recovery leg, that's when pretty much all the real magic started happening. And because of that, it makes you feel like super skating. I kid you not. Wasn't really able to do that like that before. Didn't really understand the weight transfer. Figured out the compression, but I could never get the timing right to really get Alright, so y'all didn't notice, but I almost ate shit again right there. I guess that's the great thing about having some strong leg muscles, strong core, and very good balance is that times where you should have fell, you did not. And I always say almost does not count. Alright, so coming up to some train tracks. And then we have the I-95 junction, as you saw the sign. Oh, you didn't see it, but we just passed the sign for I-95 junction. Another dangerous area, as I will call it. Don't think I'll be going here. I'm actually going to be turning around in just a moment. Gone. Let me slow down. Having too much fun here. I gotta watch my speed. Doing my best not to do power slides because, like I said, I usually save this pair of skates and try and keep the wheels in the best shape because usually I only roll these for group skates to stay up with the fastest or be the fastest. But I wanted to use these today. The updated city skates been getting too much love, so I had to throw these on for old time's sake. Forgot how insanely comfortable these are compared to the Lunas. And it's a bit easier to do the double push on these because the frames are slightly longer. I have a 13-inch frame on here, carbon fiber. The Lunas I have are 12/8 aluminum. Like that's the reason why I use those for city skating, because I won't have to worry about torsional rigidity just if I need to really do like a actual slide or jumping over stuff. Get a slight bit of paranoia, think I'm gonna mess up my equipment on these skates. So try to be delicate, but You know, sometimes when you're in your zen, in your essence there, you forget and just the fun takes over. I don't know what else to say. Guess we'll cross over here. It's gonna get a bit rough until we get through this little I want to call it a plaza, but there's just a series of fast food restaurants over here. More foolery also happens here, so can't be going crazy. You know what? Never mind. If there wasn't that car coming, I was going to send it down the road. You know, another thing about when you start unlocking a double push is that you really begin to hate sidewalks. Not that you can't do it there, but the width of your stride and how much space you need to get that really good push and keep it consistent. It's a nuisance. You kind of have to half step it, half skate it, or whatever you want to call it. But I mean, if I could skate in a row full time and not worry about getting hit, clipped by a distracted cager, I would do it more often. Depending on where I'm going, I actually do skate in the road. It's very risky for the average person. Wouldn't recommend it. But I also do Uber Eats on skates too. Considering making a video after seeing another YouTuber doing the same thing, Mr. Alex Ramos. I think I might want to give that a try. Delivery on speed skates. Got a little bit of a headwind. Always assume every car is trying to kill you. Oh my goodness, these skates feel so much better. Love my Lunas, but I feel like I could just do everything so much easier in these. Be surprised at the difference on what your equipment makes when you get the right equipment. So now I'm considering switching my Lunas to Jets now. It's not going to do it so soon. Alright, we're going to start heading back south. Going south, most likely going to face a headwind. That's what it feels like. Don't ever do that. I do not recommend that. What I do is my risk that I take. Do not follow my bad example. Just going to throw that disclaimer out there. Never ever skate in the road opposite side of the traffic. I only do that because, again, I can get my full stride out. I can see what's coming at me. I also know how to get out the way. I also know how to stop. Yeah, definite headwind. See if I can tuck it out. It's not a perfect sidewalk either. Detour. Now we're on some rough concrete. even on rough terrain, rough concrete. Ooh, look at me showing off what I learned. Let me show, because I almost slipped there. Crosswind there, headwind here. As all the pros say, stay low. Let's not go that way, it gets real choppy over there. A lot of sand. So, yeah, that's where I've been. Struggling, but definitely not out the game. Jeez, another time I almost slipped. The wheels of my other skates are so toast. They're beyond a V. If I wear those to keep from wearing these down. These skates are so fun. Gonna head over here by the skating rink. Probably do a few laps and end the video there. Just want to play a little catch up with y'all. And 100% we'll be getting back into uploading again. The ability to go faster just makes you want to skate more and more and more. Oh man. All right, at the skating rink. I have to come here and do some laps sometimes. The ground isn't perfectly flat, but there are enough rows of straightaway that you can get some good strides in, good crossovers in. There's stuff to jump over, but I won't be doing that in these skates. Not unless it's an emergency jump, as something I didn't see coming. I'm gonna take it easy here. Because, like I said, I gotta do some Uber Eats later on. Let me know if y'all are interested in seeing that. Most likely the video's coming no matter what. Oh man, sweat in my eye. Whew. Whew. Alright guys, I'm cutting the video here. Like the video if you appreciate the content. Subscribe if you really like it. I'll see you guys in the next one.